Oh, well, I could just cut that out. Why is it so zoomed in like that?
Maybe you should zoom out of it.
It's not. Cannot zoom in or out in this mode. That's weird, huh?
Yeah. I guess.
Guess who's here, you guys?
You ain't gotta do all that. What's up, everybody?
So, this is gonna be. What is it gonna be?
This is gonna be our How We Met story?
Yes, how we met.
Yeah.
We meant to do that on the first video, but someone
My bad.
just
You know.
I don't know what her problem was. It should have been on the first video. We should have been together talking about how we met, how we met. But
Anyways,
how we met. But she was tired.
not only that, we both been preoccupied with outside
so much stuff. School. She's working. I'm working.
Yeah,
we gotta get more consistent with this whole uploading thing. We go figure it out.
Yeah, that is for sure.
So as you guys know, the first video I already introduced myself. I'm Tasia.
And Celise.
What was you gonna say?
Well, I don't know shit.
Little CJ.
The fuck?
I don't know.
Stupid. Anyways,
How we met? Oh my god. Should we start like from high school or like Hesperia High School or?
that's high school. What are you talking about?
I know, but I'm just saying like it's just so crazy how we met, y'all. It's like a roller coaster.
So, okay, so then we just gonna start from high school. Yeah.
Okay, so we went to Hesperia High School together.
For you guys who don't know where that is, that's like the desert, pretty much.
Up in Victorville. It's like up the hill, up in Victorville, towards the mountains, but not the mountains. Like it's not Big Bear. It's not like that. It's like Victorville.
Okay, if anybody's ever been to Las Vegas, it's like the towns when you're going up the freeway, you pass it. Just leave it at that. It's a dirt town. You don't know, ain't shit to do.
Okay. So we went to Hesperia High School together. I was a sophomore. She was a senior.
I thought I was a junior.
She was a senior, y'all.
I don't remember. It's been so long.
And we always seen each other around campus, but we never spoke to each other. How fucking weird is that? Who does that? Who sees somebody that they like and they're into and don't say nothing the whole entire time?
Then why you didn't say nothing?
We did that, huh?
Why you didn't say nothing?
Why you didn't say nothing?
Oh, because you was with somebody, so.
Oh, I had a little something back then.
If you really want to be technical about it.
Yeah, I had a little something back then.
Yeah, I mean.
But so yeah, anyways. So we always seen each other around campus, and we hung out with we had different set of friends, but we would pass each other through hallways and see each other, and we would make that eye connection, but we never said anything. So I eventually moved. I left Hesperia High School, and I was going to a different high school. So I moved. I don't know if she moved right after that. Did you move after that?
What are you still stayed there? Like, you like going like too far. Like, you're not even going like through the steps. You're not even going through like the steps. Like, you just going like you just giving your whole side of the story.
Okay, pick it up then.
But anyways, yeah. So
pick it up.
Stop it. Anyways, so yeah, we saw each other around campus and shit. My nose is about to fall out. But yeah, like she was. Let me see. Like it was like
we just pretty much just never talked, and then I left.
I was in the middle of saying something. Okay, like you just being rude. Anyways, yeah. So it's like I had my own little clique or whatever, and it was me, my cousins, and a few classmates, and
it's all good.
What you sniffing me for, man? Stop! You interrupted me. I'm in the middle of talking to them. Like, anyways. But yeah, so yeah, I was like, I always seen her. Well, no, the first time I saw her, she was in the gym, and I was in my PE class, and it was me and my cousin. And I was like, damn, who was that? And my cousin was like, who you talking about? I was like, you see that girl up there? He was like, yeah. I was like, I don't know who she is. I was like, man, like she's sexy, she's fine as hell, like the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. You know what I'm saying? But she was looking mean as fuck. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. My bad.
I was so hot that day. It was really hot. Like if you know how Victorville and Hesperia is, like up there, when it's hot, like down here, and you go up there, it's blazing. So I was just hot, irritated. You know when your hair's sweating out and you just.
Yeah, it's hot up there. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. But yeah, I was like, damn. So I walked in, you know, with my little, you know, swag or whatever, and you know, I just like, I had some swag, y'all. But anyways, so yeah, I was trying to like get a little close look at her or whatever. So I walked up the bleachers. She was sitting on the bleachers, and then me and my cousin, we sat like. She was like on like, I don't know, like a 5th level of the bleachers. So we came, you know, how you do it in high school. You sit all the way at the top on the bleachers. So I sat, me and my cousin, we sat all the way at the top.
Everybody below.
So yeah, we was looking or whatever. I was like, damn, she's so beautiful. Like, I gotta make her mine.
And I felt her looking at me too. She was sitting at the top and I was sitting towards the bottom. And you know how you can just feel somebody looking at you, but you don't want to turn around because it's just like, you know, you're going to make eye connection. So you just stay there awkward. And then I eventually turned around and she was just like,
I was not doing all that.
Yes, I was lying.
I
turned around and she was like,
I was not doing all that. First of all, like, I
was just like,
I ain't gonna lie,
like awkwardly smiling, like, oh shit, this is why I didn't want to turn around.
No, I was not doing all that. First of all, like, I was like a shy. Well, I wasn't really shy, but I didn't really talk. Like, I'm more of an observant type of person. So I'm not gonna like, if I think you're attractive, I'm not gonna like just. Back then, like, I wasn't just gonna walk up to you and say, "Oh, like, what's your name? Da 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 da. I gotta get your number or whatever." Like, I wasn't like that. But anyways, past that, what happened after that? Oh yeah, so I would just see her around campus or whatever, and you know, I was like, like she said, like we never said nothing to each other. We was just always looking like
stupid, just looking, but never talking.
Yeah. So, anyways.
She was scared and I was scared, I guess.
I wasn't scared. I was just...
But you had a girl little fling back then too, didn't you?
Nah, that was later on.
Oh,
like,
okay.
But yeah, anyway, so yeah, like, I would ask people like, hey, you... Because I didn't see her, like, sometimes I wouldn't see her or whatever. And I was like, hey, you seen this girl, like, whatever? And, they were like, you know, but anyways, yeah.
What?
But anyways, so yeah, one day I seen her and then she was with this one girl. I ain't gonna say no names because, you know. Anyways, I was like, she was not attractive at all. And I was just like, how the fuck she pull her? Like,
I think I was trying to get over a previous ex. So I dated her. You know how like you try to get almost like a rebound because at that moment I thought she was cute. Okay. At that moment, I thought she was cute, but I don't know if it was because I was trying to get over my previous relationship or if I just thought she was attractive. Maybe it was like her personality too. Like she was real funny too. So,
anyways,
y'all just.
So like I said, like I was like, how the fuck she put her or whatever. I was like, but then one day, like in the morning, like we go to the cafeteria or whatever. And we all sitting down or whatever. And I didn't even know this until she told me recently, like not too long ago. She was like, you know, the time that I was seeing you in the morning in the cafeteria, I would be always looking at you and stuff. I was like, what the fuck? And then one day she said what happened? Like the day you was looking at me, you got caught or some shit.
Oh, so I was with my girl in the cafeteria. She was with her friends. Like she was sitting at the table with all her friends. It was some dudes and some girls too. And I was with my girl back then and her sister. And I remember seeing her sitting at the table with her friends and I was just looking at her. And as I was looking at her, my girlfriend was looking at me, looking at her. And it was so weird, y'all. Like I was just staring at her like,
I didn't even know that, y'all. So, yeah.
And when I finally like snapped out of it, and I turned around and look at my girl, she's just like,
I would have slapped you.
like she already knew, like she already knew what I was looking at. She just
like,
sensed
what?
everything.
Like, who the fuck you looking at?
Okay, fast forward. We don't want this video to be too long, you guys. We just want you to kind of
Well, it's
get to know.
gonna kind of be long. Like, we got some history. So.
No, we're not gonna make this video long. So speed it up.
So then what? Like, what we speeding it up to? Because like I like to go in order. You like to hop and skip.
You're talking
and
about how we seen each other in the cafeteria.
Yeah, you said it already. You just said the other half of the story. What is wrong? What you bouncing up and down for? What's wrong with you? Stop. You were groping me and shit. Stop trying to rape me.
Okay, I'm about to fast forward to me leaving Hesperia High School.
Okay, that's fine.
So a few weeks later, down the road, I had to switch high schools, and I think she was still there. She graduated from Hesperia High School, so she was still there, and I was going to a different high school at the time. So a few months, I would say like a few months to a year passes by, and I see this. I have to go to the library to do some homework or some project for some class that I was taking in at the high school I was going to. And I'm at the library, and you know how you get sidetracked and you go to other websites. So I go on Facebook, and I'm looking at all my little notifications when I should be doing my homework, and I see a friend request. And
Popped up in that. No, I can't say DMs because that was I popped up on that friends list. Let's just say I ain't gonna lie, I was a little Facebook stalker because I was trying to find her, and then I started thinking like I was like, you know what? Let me look down all the people. Like I literally went down her girlfriend's friends list just to find her. Like for real. Like I was like, I got to find her. I just got to have her. But yeah, I finally found her. I was like, oh, and everybody in the library, all my homies was like, what's wrong with you? Because we would go there like after school or whatever. And they were like, what's wrong with you? I was like, nothing, man, nothing. Leave me alone. But anyway,
don't worry about what I'm doing over here.
But yeah, I finally found her, and I finally, sent requests or whatever. And like so every day after that, like I was looking to see if she approved, and she didn't approve my shit, man. Like, what's wrong?
Because the only way I could get on Facebook, I don't know what it was with my phone, but the only way I could really get on Facebook and people would see me on Facebook is if I was on a computer or a laptop. So when I was at the library and I did homework, I was able to get on Facebook.
I think she seen me and she just like wanted to make my ass wait. It's probably payback for not saying nothing to her.
I just haven't been on Facebook. So then anyways, I seen like this girl sent me a friend request, and I was like, I had to look like, who is that? And I clicked on her profile and went to all her pictures. I'm just like, is that the girl that I went to school with? We would always just like stare at each other. We never said anything. I was like, oh my God, this is crazy. Like that's her. I was like, dang, like should I approve it? Because I was in a relationship with another girl at the time.
Wait, was you still in a relationship with
S?
Who the fuck is S?
S. There's only a T and an S.
Oh. Anyways,
so
neither one of them was.
I was with somebody at the time, and I'm just like, oh my God, like should I approve this? Like, to me, like that's almost considered as cheating because you're going into a path where.
So you cheat on me all the time, then? Huh?
What, girl? Let's focus on this video.
Because you be sending approving friend requests. I don't know, like so that's cheating. You just said that.
Anyways,
that's what she just said, y'all.
So I was like, oh my God, like that's really her, but I didn't know if I should accept it or not because I was with another girl at the time. I accepted it because it was just too much unknown that I wanted to be known. And so I accepted the friend request, and right after I accepted it, I think, did you message me the same day or was it the next day?
I don't remember.
Anyways, she messaged me. I don't know if it was the same day or the next day or a few days later, but she ended up messaging me. And what did you say? I know you messaged me, but what did you say?
Oh, I was like, I probably said something along the lines.
Y'all. It was a while ago.
I probably said something along the lines of like, "What's up, stranger? Or you finally wanted to add me?" Or
yeah, it was something like that.
That's what I always said.
And I was just trying to be all cute, like, what are you talking about? Like, I just got on Facebook.
I just got on Facebook. And you over here. But anyways,
So then we started talking a little bit on Facebook, back and forth every day. Like, I was like, oh my God, I gotta go to the library, my mom would know, like, I know you're not doing homework every day in the library. Like, what is you really trying to go to the library for? Who are you really trying to meet there?
I didn't know that. Like, I'm finding something new out every day. Okay.
YouTube.
Anyway.
So, damn, we got sidetracked.
Yeah, so anyway.
Oh, we would talk almost all the time on Facebook. And we realized that, okay, like, why we talk so much, like, every day. We need to just exchange numbers. It's way easier to just text than to...
Did we exchange numbers?
Yeah.
We did? Dang, I don't even remember that part.
And so in the middle of us talking, we exchanged numbers, and I'm gonna rewind a little bit. She had told me while we were talking on Facebook for that time period that she doesn't live in Hesperia anymore, and she moved to Texas. And I'm just like, damn, like,
what?
Yes, you did. You told me you...
No, that's
What
not how... You got me fucked. Don't play with me. Anyways, no. Anyway, she must have, like, fast forward all the way. Because, like, when we was talking in high school on Facebook, it was, like, an off and on type of thing. It was, like, it wasn't consistent like that. And then when I moved away, we didn't start talking until, like, Black Friday. Or am I reading that wrong?
You're reading that so wrong.
Oh, my bad.
I'm on track, y'all. She's the one hopping.
I don't remember that. I don't remember it going like that, but go ahead.
You told me you lived in Texas while we was talking on Facebook. We would talk a while on Facebook, like, every day back and forth. And I'd be like, oh, do you live in Hesperia, blah, blah, blah.
Damn. Okay, so yeah, I guess that's how it went. I remember it differently, I guess. I mean, I do.
So she told me pretty much she lives in Texas, and after that we exchanged numbers, and then we would text and talk on the phone. And I remember the first time I called her on the phone, she would answer the phone like, hello. And I'm just like, why you sound like you in a dungeon with an accent? Like you down under the basement. Hello. I'm just like, hi, and I'm just all like hi, what are you doing? You're just like, I'm at work right now. I don't know if you had an accent from Texas. Remember, I would always tell you had an accent from Texas, and you would say, I don't have no accent.
Anyways, yeah, the calling on the phone, like, we had our first conversation. You know what? I was, like, probably in the wrong, because I was, like, once I moved to Texas, I was in a relationship with somebody.
Don't matter.
Anyways, so, yeah, around that time, like things was going, like, kind of rocky, but not really rocky, like rocky. So we was talking, like, it was never like, I was never on, like, no disrespectful type of stuff, because I'm not that type of person. But anyways, we was talking, like, on some friend stuff, you know. How's
We
your day
were
going?
in, like, at first
like we was vibing with each other, but we just didn't make it known to one another.
Yeah,
I should say that's just like that.
I knew she was feeling me, and I was feeling her. She knew I was feeling her. She was feeling me, but we didn't express that. We just kept it on the friend tip.
Yeah. So then,
she gave her some little bang-a-lang. She
had
her booty all hanging
watching
out.
this stuff.
She had her booty all hanging out. You didn't see that? He was all naked.
Why is we supposed to be over here talking to them?
I'm
like,
sorry,
you all
y'all.
over there. Like,
My neighbor,
come on,
she
focus.
getting tonight.
Focus. Anyways, so yeah. So after that, after I found out the person I was with was cheating on me and all that stuff. Like, I was still talking to her, but it was like, and she was with somebody.
I was still with my girl, you guys.
Yeah,
yep.
She was still with somebody. So, like, we would just be talking, like, on the low. Like, I was sending her, like, these little tongue faces and all that. I was sending her, like, these little tongue faces and stuff. And then her girl at the time got mad, and it was crazy. But I was like, man, I'll tell you what's mine. What you talking about? Anyway, so
as we would text and talk, she would send me these, like, emoji tongue faces.
I just said that.
And I'm going deeper into it. Let me say my part.
Are you beating on your chest like you keep on?
I slapped it. This is beaten.
We're still slapping, beating. It's the same thing. Anyway, go ahead.
So,
come on.
my girl would see the tongue faces, and she'd be like, "Why the fuck is she sending you tongue faces and all this stuff?" Because at first she didn't care that we were friends, because we were like, she seen all the messages. We were really just innocent, like, "What are you doing? How's your day? What'd you eat? LOL, blah blah blah, JK." Like, it was just some friend stuff. Yes, it was.
I'm just playing.
Itchy.
Yeah, stop, man. Leave me alone. Over there. Come on. Go.
So we would no, my girl would see like the tongue faces, and she would be upset, like, "Why is she singing you tongue faces?" And that's her trying to flirt with you and all that stuff. I'm just like, I don't know why. Just trying to be all innocent. Like, I don't know why.
She wanted it. That's why.
I knew why. I knew what those look. I knew what them faces was.
Down. Anyways. You not finished?
You keep interrupting me.
Okay.
Oh, don't start.
Go, man.
So then we would keep talking and texting and making phone calls to each other, and it became, I'm gonna fast forward it. We actually told each other like how we felt, and it was over the phone, right? Or was it through Skype?
Man, you like.
Once we got more comfortable, we started Skyping too, y'all.
Yeah, because I was like, after that,
She was
like
in
pretty
Texas.
much like all my current relationship was like pretty much done with. So I was just
But I was
like,
still with my girl, so.
well, I'm about to.
But I wasn't
her know
really
what's
feeling
up.
it with her anymore. I just wasn't. It was a lot of stuff that I wasn't getting that I needed from the relationship that I've told her about. And it got to a point where I just almost became unhappy, and I started to slowly just fall out of love with her. And
That's the worst thing ever.
yeah, it was sad. So me and her just started to get more and more close, and I would like vent to her and express to her like all the arguments we would have, and
I was her Superman.
And she would just say all the right things, you guys. I'm just
Because
like,
I really meant it. I'm like, for real. Like,
and she said all the right things that made me want to like fall for her even more. I was like, oh my god, like I'm feeling her. Like I can't talk to her no more. And I would tell her sometimes like, we can't talk anymore. Like we can't do this no more.
And I was so sad when she said that, because I was like, you know
why?
what?
Well,
Out of the respect for your relationship,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, if we gotta stop talking, then, you know, that's what I'll do. But I really didn't want to. And it was really hard for me, like, to resist the texting fingers, because I was like, man, I wonder what she's doing right now. Like, she was, like, literally on my mind 24/7. Like, I could be at work, like, on top of, like, a 50-foot building or something like that, and I'll just be thinking about her. Like, something like literally life or death, like, type of thing. And I wasn't paying attention to
crazy, y'all.
What I was doing. You know, it was crazy. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, at that time, like, I was like, damn, like, this girl, she's really, like, not only is she beautiful, but she's intelligent, she's smart. Well, that's the same thing, ain't it? Mm-hmm. But funny, like, we just make each other laugh. Now I just can't stand her. She get on my damn nerves now, but.
yeah, we gonna get into that's a whole three more videos.
But I mean, you know, she's the love of my life. She was then.
Come on, stay on story. I
am staying on story.
You're talking about present.
What is it? It's you could talk about present in the story time.
This is what I was talking about. How this is other videos.
Trying to tell me what to say. Like, how you gonna control mama? But anyways, go ahead, finish.
How am I gonna control your mouth?
Go ahead, finish. That's what I'm talking about. Go ahead.
So I would tell her sometimes on the phone, like, we can't talk, like, we can't do this no more, because I started to realize, like, my feelings for her were, like, getting higher and higher. They were not suppressing. They weren't getting lower. And I was like, we can't do this no more, because I know what this is going to lead to. It's going to lead to me cheating on my current girlfriend, like, my relationship. It's just, I didn't want that. So I ended up breaking up with my girlfriend, and I remember I was kind of sad about it, and I don't know if I was sad about it because I still had feelings for her, which I don't think that was the case, or if I was sad about it because I kind of felt bad for her because I knew she was so deeply in love with me, and I knew she was trying to do anything and everything to to keep me. Like, I was telling her, like, I don't want to be with you no more. Like, my feelings for you are, like, they're pretty much dead. You're not giving me what I want from this relationship anymore. And she would just be crying over the phone. And it's like, I felt bad, but I had to do it. Like, I had to be honest with her. So, I would call her and tell her, like, I just broke up with my girl for you. And she would be like, damn, like, for real? Like, well, how'd that go? And I would just pretty much tell her what happened. And she would just say all the right things again. And and so then we started talking, and then we started to express to each other how we really felt. Like, okay, we know, like, we not just go be friends.
Like the reins was off my mouth. Like, I'm saying everything.
Because she was out of her relationship, and I broke up with my relationship, so we was free, and it was like a stress, like relief of stress. Like, we could just say how we feel now. So we did. We was on the phone, and I don't know if it was phone or text. It wasn't Skype. It was either phone or text. And we expressed to each other how we felt. And so I was just like, well, this is going to be a long distance relationship. She was like, well, are you down for that? Are you going to be able to handle that? Like, because I don't want to be in something, and I don't want to put you into something that is going to be too much for you, where we end up breaking up, because I'm really feeling you. I really like you. I don't want this to be just like a few month relationship. Like, I really want this to be like a long term. Yeah, she was really like,
I was serious about it.
Yeah,
I was like, you know what I'm saying? Because at the
she
time,
was like, my feelings for you are just like strong, and I know what I'm feeling, and I don't want this to just be a fling.
Yeah, because at the time, like, I was working like crazy hours, and sometimes like I'll be up like, because in Texas it's like 2 or 3 hours ahead. Mm-hmm. So like I'll be up, and I'll be like, you know, like, even though I was so busy, I still made time like to talk to her and stuff. So when I'm up, like, I'll just be blowing up her phone, even though I know it's like 2 o'clock in the morning over here, 1 o'clock in the morning. Mm-hmm. And then if she wasn't answering, or like, you know, she'll answer and just go back to sleep, you know, I'll stay on the phone. Like, I don't care. Mm-hmm. Or like, if she didn't answer at all, like, I'll send her like a good morning text or whatever, tell her what I'm thinking, and
pretty much just try to make me feel okay in the relationship, because we were long distance. Yeah. And so then we're like, well, when are we going to see each other? Because we would just Skype. Like, that's the only time we would see each other. Like, I want to feel you. Like, I want to touch you. I want to be able to kiss you. I want to hold you. Like, I want to hug you. So we had to think of, like, okay, is she going to visit me out here in Cali, or am I going to visit her in Texas? So the first time we seen each other, I was in the middle of moving, and I was just going through so much, and I was living with my grandma, me and my mom, and it was just so much. And I remember her like always talking to me about like, what would you do if I just surprise visit you? And I was like, oh my God, I would be so happy, blah blah. How she did it,
I popped up on that ass.
I was happy, but what I was going through, oh my God, like what I was going through, it was Superman. I didn't expect to wear what I wore. I didn't expect to look how I looked. It was just how I envisioned us to first meet. It wasn't that way, but some things just never go as planned.
But
right?
Let me just tell y'all, she was looking bomb.
I was so basic. Like, I had on like some sandals, some black jeans, and like this pink, like off the shoulder blouse.
I'm gonna tell y'all, like, all that makeup and stuff, like, I like natural beauty. Like, even though like she still look fine as fuck with makeup on, she look fine as fuck without makeup on. Like, I don't really care for
I think I look dead without makeup on. Like,
I really don't care.
And the first video you guys see, and I had like my makeup done.
I really don't care for it.
This video,
I tell her all the time. I get mad because, you know, like, especially like when you trying to go somewhere, like, and she like up in the bathroom for like 3-4 hours, like just putting on what's that shit called, concealer and foundation. Like, what you need all that for? You already got a face. Like, but anyways. But yeah, she was looking good, so I didn't care.
So how we met was I was at my grandma's, and
that was like our official, like, the first time seeing each other since like high school.
So it's like years. Like, she had her stuff established in Texas. She had her own apartment. I was going through my little BS at home, trying to get out of my mom's situation. It was crazy. So the first time we met was at my grandma's in the middle of me moving. So all my clothes, like, it was everywhere. Like, you know, when you guys are moving, you have stuff in the storage and you have a few things of where you're staying at. So I only had a few outfits that I would just hook up and reuse pretty much. Recycle. And all my like bomb stuff was in the storage. Like, I just had basic comfortable stuff because you're in the middle of moving. You don't want to be all extra with tight blouses and tight jeans and heels. Like, you want to be comfortable in the middle of you doing what you got to do. You got to go to school, you got to go to work, and you're in the middle of moving, and you taking the bus. Like, you just don't want to be in no fancy stuff. So I remember she calls me, and we rewind before she even calls me. She posts. It was during Black Friday. Now we're gonna pick up on Black Friday, y'all. Okay. It was towards Black Friday, and Thanksgiving is the day before Black Friday. That night it would be the first day of Black Friday. People get their little sales and stuff. I'm just playing. Hold on, y'all.
No shit.
This video about to be long. Okay, maybe 5 more minutes, y'all. Just please stay and watch. Because it's crazy. So on Facebook, she posted a picture of her plate of Thanksgiving food. And I'm just like, I know, didn't nobody at her job in Texas cook that food? Like, that looked like some real, like, home-cooked food. Her grandma lives up in Hesperia, where we used to go to school at in high school. And I'm just like my heart, like, drops. Like, oh, my God, is she really out here? Like, she's out here in Cali. Like, she's really out here. I didn't want to get, like, so excited and overwhelmed. And what if she wasn't? What if it was just, like, a plate, like, one of her friends or her homie brought her while she was, like, at work, or she came home and they came over and brought her a plate of Thanksgiving food. But it was in the back of my mind, like, oh, she's out here. And I remember I was out Black Friday shopping the night of Thanksgiving. And no, I seen that picture before I went out Black Friday shopping. And I'm just like, oh, and she kind of like ignored the question. I think I asked her, like, are you out here or are you at your grandma's? I think I just flat out asked her, like, what? I was like, what are you doing? She was like, nothing. I hate when she says that.
I just kept it short.
I hate that shit. Like, don't tell me nothing.
I was actually already out here, but she was like calling me and stuff while I was at the airport.
Yeah, she wouldn't answer.
I didn't answer. Like, I just would text. Like,
I'm like, oh, this is fishy, because we would always talk about like the surprise pop up when we first meet, and I'm just like, oh, she can't do it to me right now. Like, she can't pop up right now. Like, this is just not a good time. So I think I commented on the picture of the Thanksgiving plate of food, and I'm just like, are you out here? And she's just, no, I was like, what are you doing? Because after she posted, I was like, what are you doing? And she's like, nothing. I'm just like, it don't look like you're not doing nothing. Who made the plate of food? And she's like, huh? Like, you heard what I said. So now I'm starting to think like, oh, like, she's really out here. So she pretty much just ignores it. And I remember then I'm going out to go Black Friday shopping. And she's like texting me while she's wherever she's at. She's like texting me like, what are you doing? How's Black Friday shopping? Because I remember I posted a what's that shit called on your story? You posted